95% of the landscape here, I'd say, comprises mostly of this very rugged, rough mountain habitat, and about 5% is these very small open grassland areas. Hi there, my name is Kerry Dupree and I'm here on Welgevonden Private Game Reserve, just visiting myself in the sun, trying to get some warmth on this very windy day. We're looking forward to going out there and seeing what we can find, if anything is brave enough to be out in this lovely weather. In the meantime, I'm just trying to gain a little bit of sun and warmth from the sun. So we're sitting here with a pod of hippo on Welgevonden. They are very happy hippos today, it seems, with this cold weather. Recently learned some new information, well, not necessarily new, but just new to me. It's always interesting to learn new things about hippos and how their territorial behavior in hippos is very similar to that in cats, like lions and leopards. So if a lion or a leopard move into an area, a new male, and they take over a new area or new pride, that male will actually kill the youngsters belonging to the previous male. One, so that the females cycle sooner, and two, so that he prevents the bloodline of the previous male from spreading. So I had no idea that this behavior is very common in hippos as well. So if a new male territorial hippo comes in and they have a fight and a new male takes over, he will kill the young hippos from the previous male. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, it's quite a brutal world out there in the animal kingdom, but again, it's all about genes, genetics, spreading your seed, and yeah, all part and parcel of the animal kingdom. So we were talking about landscapes and how the landscape of Welgevonden here is quite different to the other WildEarth locations. But yeah, 95% of the landscape here, I'd say, comprises mostly of this very rugged, rough mountain habitat with undulating hills, and about 5% is these very small open grassland areas. We were also talking about ecotones earlier and terminalias. So quite interesting how you have this mountain habitat with very small trees. So it means there's very low underlying ground, so the soil is very hard, so not many trees grow big. But you get this terminalia belt here, which is quite beautiful because the terminalias have this grayish color to the leaves, so they really stick out. And this terminalia belt grows between an ecotone, so it's when one kind of habitat changes into another. So your rough, rugged terrain at the top of the mountains now changing into a riverine area. This is a digging site for elephants. So if you see here, obviously this is from a few days ago, but you can see where the elephants have been digging here, some elephant tracks. These are obviously the roots that they were seeking, looking for to feed on these roots that have come from this tree, this poor tree that was once upon a time underneath all these rocks. So again, elephants will seek out these roots and shoots, bulbs as well, medicinally to treat different ailments, stomach problems, headache, inflammation. And amazing how these elephants have such a good memory to remember which plants can treat which ailment. So BK and I were driving along and I saw a tree that I recognized, which is pretty cool because this area, there's a lot of new tree species that I am kind of new to or unfamiliar to me. But yeah, to find a family of trees that you recognize in such a foreign area, it's very special. So this tree belongs to the family called Vitex, one of the Vitex family, and it's a really special tree family for me because it's the first scientific name of any tree that I remembered. Vitex peas in Zimbabwe. This could be one of the two tree species of the Vitex that occur in the Waterberg, Vitex romanii and Vitex patula. And it's very interesting characteristics of these leaves because it has a palmate leaf structure. So have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little leaflets that make up one whole leaf. The leaves also have a very soft texture to them, which helps to differentiate them from other leaf structures. So yeah, very cool tree here, the vitex. If you have a look, these vitex, they normally have fruit, and the fruit is fed on by humans, animals, and birds. So we've had a really good safari today. I'm taking one last chance to stop at this little pan to see if we can find any interesting tracks. We've got a hyena that came in there for a bit of a drink, lots of zebra moving around the pan here, and a couple of buffalo bulls also coming for a drink, maybe a midday wallow. I look forward to seeing you on the next Spotlight Safari.